Good morning everybody, this is MK and today's topic is World War II, 1919 to 1945. This is for grade 9 history and we are starting with an introduction. World War II, 1919 to 1945. The Treaty of Versailles imposed very harsh punishments on Germany after World War I. This resulted in Germans feeling humiliated and angry. Adolf Hitler and the Nazis promised to regain the former glory of Germany. The Great Depression and the failure of the Weimar Republic gave Hitler the opportunity to come into power. The Enabling Act and the Nuremberg laws turned Germany into a fascist state. War was declared after Hitler tried to take all the territories that Germany had lost in World War I. A bitter and bloody war took place for 6 years between the Allies led by Britain and the Axis powers led by Hitler. Some 6 million Jews were killed in the Holocaust in German extermination camps. Thousands of stories of bravery have been recorded. For example, Sophie Scholl, Dietrich Bonhoeffer, and the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising. Keywords. Our keyword is Holocaust, a term derived from the Latin word holocaustum, which means whole burnt offering. The Americans entered the war after Japan bombed Pearl Harbor in 1941. The Japanese committed many atrocities against the Chinese and Allied prisoners of war. The world was a different place when the war ended in 1945. Okay, grade 9s, that's the end of the introduction. We're going to start with the topic, the rise of Nazi Germany, Unit 1, History. The end of World War I. World War I had been fought for 4 bloody years between the Allies, led by Britain, and the Central Powers, led by Germany. The number of deaths was about 16.5 million people, and about 21 million had been wounded. In Europe, there had been terrible destruction of cities, towns, farmlands, homes, roads, and coal mines. The Russian and Austria-Hungary kingdoms had come to an end. During 1918, the Spanish flu had spread throughout Europe, killing about 25 million people. The combination of food shortages and military defeat led to war weariness, mutiny in the German Navy, and loss of morale. Germany asked for an armistice. Keyword armistice is to cease fire. Treaty of Versailles 1919 and brief summary of German punishments. In January 1919, representatives of 32 countries met at the Palace of Versailles in Paris to draw up a peace settlement. Germany was not invited. The Europeans, especially France, were bitter and angry and thought that Germany was responsible for the war and should be punished. Negotiations went on for 6 months with the Big Three taking the lead: Lloyd George of Britain, Clemenceau of France, and Woodrow Wilson of America. Another key word is negotiations. It is a discussion of matters until everyone is happy. Most countries did not want to be too harsh on Germany, but Clemenceau had his way. Germany should be brought to its knees so that they can never start a war again. The carrying out of this statement resulted in World War II some 20 years later, in 1939. The Treaty of Versailles was signed on 28 June 1919, the exact day that the Archduke Ferdinand had been assassinated 5 years earlier. Germany was treated harshly. Keywords: assassinated. When a person is deliberately killed, usually for political reasons. According to the treaty, Germany had to accept that it was guilty of causing World War I, reduce troops to 100,000 and limit its navy to 15,000 people, reduce the number of its battleships and have no submarines, have no export or import of weapons. Stop manufacturing machine guns or rifles and poisonous gas. Have no armed aircraft, tanks or armored cars. Give up its colonies, lose territories in Europe and not unite with Austria. And pay reparations in money and coal. Here's another keyword: reparations. What the losers have to pay back in money and goods to the winners of the war. The Weimar Republic. After the Treaty of Versailles had been signed, the League of Nations was formed to solve international disputes and to prevent a future war. The monarchy in Germany was abolished. A democracy was started, which was called the Weimar Republic. Kaiser Wilhelm II was forced to resign and he fled to the Netherlands. The Allies tried unsuccessfully to charge him with war crimes. He died in 1941. The Treaty of Versailles caused bitterness in Germany. The reparations were crippling. Germany defaulted and France then occupied the Ruhr, Germany's richest industrial region. German strikes led to hyperinflation and money became worthless. The new Weimar Republic was not popular with the conservatives and ex-military generals. They felt that they had won the war against Russia and they were still in possession of France and Belgium at the end of the war. They blamed Jews and communists for signing the peace treaty. They said that they had stabbed Germany in the back. Right, the last two keywords, conservatives, are people who want to do things the way they were done in the past, and communists are people who believe that there should be no classes in society. They believe that the state should own all properties in the country and everyone must work according to their ability and be paid according to their need. The Weimar Republic faced many serious economic, social and political problems trying to govern Germany in the 1920s. Hitler took advantage of these troubles to gain followers to take control of Germany in 1933. And that is it for today. Thank you for watching and most importantly learning. This is MK's class signing out.